Once again, I'd like to advise our viewers to watch something else. That being said, let's get on with the show. In the lead, with negative $10,000, is the Asian guy from Heroes.
Thank you, Adam. It's great to be here.
I'm sure you think that. Next, we have Justin Bieber with negative $50,000.
Don't worry, Alex. I can still win. Never say never.
No, I think we can safely say you are never going to win, or be a real boy. And last and least, we have, oh God, Sean Connery.
What was that, Trebek?
I was saying your name.
My name's Bond. James Bond.
Moving on, let's take a look at our board. The categories are potent potables, population dynamics, ecosystems, the alphabet, evolution, your name, and the biosphere. Asian guy from Heroes, you're in the lead, so let's pick a category.
I think ecosystem for 200.
Okay. Answer is, what is a specific term for a diversity of genes in a species in an ecosystem?
I don't know, you tell me.
The answer is biodiversity. Justin, why don't you pick a category?
I'll take population dynamics for 300.
What is a type of population growth rate where the population grows at a fixed rate annually due to no resource limitations? The answer is what is exponential growth. And of course, logistic growth is the inverse of exponential growth because the growth rate levels off due to declining resources or increasing competition. Moving on, I'll pick a category. Evolution for 100. Through natural selection, a species will change by eliminating individuals with undesirable traits and favoring the production of individuals with desirable traits. The development of these traits is called what? Asian guy?
West murder?
No. The answer is adaptation. Sean?
What is biology?
No, I just said the answer was adaptation.
Oh, I see. Playing mind games with me, Trebek. Well, it won't work. I'll take biosphere for 100.
Even though it's not your turn to pick, let's go to the biosphere. Here's a hint. The answer to every question in this category is biosphere. After I'm done talking, just say biosphere and you will get it correct. Okay, let's give this a shot. What is the combination of the geosphere, the solid portion of the Earth, the hydrosphere, all of the water on the Earth, and the atmosphere, the Earth's gases column? Justin.
Biology.
Sorry, that needs to be in the form of a question, and it's wrong. And you just needed to repeat what I just said. Next, what part of the world is being affected by the greenhouse effect, where thermal radiation is absorbed by atmospheric gases like CO2? Asian guy?
Bio.
No! Next question. All biomass for the dry weight of organic matter is found where? Next, the nitrogen cycle, whereby nitrogen compounds are circulated from plants to animals back to the soil, occurs in the what? In this location, organisms coexist through mutualism, a positive relationship for both species, commensalism, a relationship that benefits one species and does not affect another, and parasitism, a relationship in which one species benefits and the other is harmed. Let's try this again. Sean Connery, pick a category.
You can't boss me around, Trebek.
Justin?
I'll pick. No, how about that one?
The category is population dynamics for $500. What is the infusion of an unwanted species into an environment with devastating effects? Asian guy?
What is immigration?
What? No, you're an immigrant.
Don't insult the man, Trebek.
Justin?
What is an indicator species?
No, that's a species whose presence reflects an environmental... Wait, how did you know that?
This textbook was here.
The answers were there, and you still got it wrong. The answer was invasive species. Not that any of you cared. The next category will be ecosystems for $500. What is the process where organisms convert inorganic compounds like sulfur into sustenance? You know what? Nobody knows what chemosynthesis is, so let's just skip that.
I'll take population dynamics for
No. I'll take population dynamics for 100.
What is the total number of species in a given area? Asian guy?
What is subpopulation?
No, that's right. Yeah, yes, our judges agree. That's right. Somebody write this down.
I'll take potent portables for 100.
I wasn't done. What is the process by which two groups of organisms are separated by a geographic barrier?
I thought I picked potent portables.
I thought you knew I didn't like you, and life isn't fair. Justin?
What is a restraining order?
No, that is what I'm going to get after this show. Next question, if a keystone species is an organism that is vital to the functioning of an ecosystem, what is a species that can only live in a certain niche with a specialized diet? That's right, it's a specialist species.
I'll take population dynamic for 400.
You would, wouldn't you?
Don't listen to him. If a K-selected species has few offspring and a lot of parental care, then this type of species has numerous offspring and no parental care. Sean?
Your mother?
I'm an only child.
Oh. Is that what she told you, Trebek?
Answer was an R-selected species.
I'm pretty sure the answer was your mother.
I'm pretty sure you are going to lose $90,000 today. Next question. Where would you find a generalist species that can fulfill various niches? Asian guy?
What's the zoo?
Where are you getting these answers? The answer was pretty much anywhere in the biosphere. Next question. What are the living and non-living factors in an ecosystem called? Sean?
What are abiotic and biotic factors?
Correct. How did you cheat?
I have the script.
I'm glad it finally arrived. Moving on. What is the scientific term for the interaction of all the biotic factors in an ecosystem? Justin?
What is community?
Correct.
The script says mutualism.
The script is wrong.
You and that mustache are wrong, Trebek.
Go back to Scotland. Next question. What are the three basic trophic or energy levels? Here's a hint. What do you call a plant that produces photosynthetic energy? Or an animal that consumes another living being? Or a vulture that scavenges dead meat?
I call them Bieber.
That's too bad. You should have called them producers, consumers, and scavengers. Next question. By what process can plants absorb inorganic nitrogen compounds into their own bodies? Justin?
What is assimilation?
Correct.
The script says digestion.
The script is overly confusing, misleading, and wrong.
Is the script no?
Moving on. What is the difference between a decomposer and a detrivore? Justin?
A decomposer breaks down dead organic compounds, while a detrivore feeds off of dead organisms and their waste products.
Well, that's surprisingly correct. Your answer needs to be in the form of a question. Sean?
What is what the textbook just said?
Correct. Next question. While primary succession involves an organisms moving into an ecosystem, this process involves organisms colonizing a community that was removed through a disaster. A disaster like this show. Asian guy?
A.
You know, before you finish, let's just go on to the final question. What is the process by which plants lose water through stomata in their leaves to move through their system? Justin?
Primary productivity.
No. Primary productivity is when plants make organic compounds from photosynthetic energy and... Wait, do you still have that book?
No.
Are you still getting these wrong? Sean Connery.
The water cycle.
No, it's not the water cycle. It's transpiration.
That's part of the water cycle. Let's see. It's transpiration, intoxication, and constipation.
You know what? This is becoming ridiculous.
That mustache is ridiculous, Trebek.
This concludes another pathetic episode of Celebrity Jeopardy. Thanks to our contestants' scores, money will actually be taken away from orphanages and charities.
So what? It's not like the orphans are gonna complain to their parents.
That's it. I'm never doing this again.
Never say never.
Shut up.